refreshing or nice, however you want to put it, was it to face a new lineup tonight?
Yeah, lineup I've never faced before. I think it's, kind of a wild card sometimes when you're facing teams that you've never seen. But, I thought we did a good job with our game plan and then adjusted to what they were doing pretty quickly. So, good day.
This is a team that doesn't strike out a lot, but you recorded 8 tonight, Evan with 2 more. I mean, what was so effective from your side?
I'm not sure. Fastball felt good out of the gate. Changeup felt good. I know I didn't get all my punch outs on those, but I was happy with my execution for the most part today.
Last start, you said you felt like if you were for a jam or something, you just felt like you didn't have a pitch in your arsenal to go to. Did you feel like that about anything tonight, or did you feel like you had it all if you needed to?
Yeah, I was pretty confident in everything today. The other day was kind of just one of those days. Nice thing is, like, in terms of body control and execution and stuff like that, usually it doesn't happen twice in a row. Sometimes they're going to get you, but in terms of actually executing my pitches, I feel like that doesn't happen twice in a row too often.
What do you try to do, Paul, in those circumstances to avoid exactly that? What have you done well to prevent it from happening 2 starts in a row?
I mean, everything is just the work you do in between starts. Like, that's what nobody sees. So, it's, August. Travel is tough right now. Like, there's a lot of factors that are on our plate, and so just control what we control and doing the work in between starts.
Following up on Hannah's question there, when you were doing your own self-evaluation from last time out, did you notice anything as to why you might not have been able to find that pitch, or was that just a matter of one of those days where it wasn't there?
There were probably a couple things, but I think more than anything, it was just one of those days.
In terms of the game plan tonight, how much it seemed like really heavy forcing early? Was that the plan going in, and then you responded accordingly, or was just how it shook out?
Yeah, I mean, we just didn't need to deviate from it really. Wasn't so much the game plan. I think after the first 4-seamer I threw was terrible metrically, and then after that, I mean, I threw one with a shape that I haven't thrown at all this year. So it was moving differently than it has to this point, and so we just kind of rolled with it.
You mentioned the metrics, like, is that something you're checking every inning, just making sure you're kind of where you're expecting to be? How often are you checking it?
Yeah, I'm checking it probably more than I should. Like, if you see me look back, I'm not velo checking, I'm metric checking.
Okay.
It's a nice thing that we got those up.
Do you think that's the reason it created tied a season high in whips tonight as well?
No, I don't think that's. I mean, because the metrics are one thing, executing the pitch is another. They're big league hitters, like, they're really good. They can hit good pitches, good unicorn pitches or whatever you want to call them, pitches that have extremely good, like, stuff grades or whatever it is. So I think it just came down to execution.
Paul, did you have the stats at LSU, or like the metric checking that you're talking about? Is that something you've had to adjust in Major League Parks?
It's a nice thing about being in Major League Parks.
Okay, so you never had that before getting to the big leagues?
No.
Okay.
No.
How nice was it to celebrate Sis's first big league win tonight as well?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't known him too long. I'm a big fan of his. I think he's going to help us win, for a while now. So, or going forward. So, it just seems like a good dude. So, it's always good to celebrate, achievements like that. We all remember our first win, our first save, our first home run, whatever it is. So, for him, it's a special moment, and I think it's cool to be able to share that with him.
We've seen the work Henry does behind him. Like, what was it like to see him get a double or something?
It was good to see. He's, if not the hardest, he's probably the second hardest worker in the building, if you know what I mean. He does, he does a really good job with his process. It's going to show up, when you give it time. So he's done a really good job behind the plate for us all year. That's not a secret. So just, I know all he cares about is winning and helping the team win. So it's good to good to see, but I think it's it's good for him to have also.
When you say that you're guilty of checking a little bit more than you should be, do you find yourself checking out after the pitches that you like, or the ones that made you mad that you didn't throw quite as well as you wanted?
A little bit of both. I mean, to be honest, I don't do it a ton, but definitely at the beginning of the game, just to see where my stuff's at. Some guys throw the track lines in the bullpen. It's something I've thought about, but haven't done. Just got to see where your stuff's at. That's the biggest thing. So, the cool thing about throwing balls is the hitter watches it go by and says thank you, no matter how good metrically it is. So, whatever.
Paul, what did you make of the crowd and the energy tonight? They give you a huge standing ovation walking off the mound.
Yeah, it was cool. Great to be back home. Obviously, kind of a long road trip there, to be honest. Playing in some hostile park, so good to be back home, back in Pittsburgh.